For every mother who has had a section, her main focus will be the scar, whether or not this scar will actually rupture in labour.
They don't feel like they were told the truth about what was going on in their bodies. They don't feel like they were being supported by anyone. And sometimes that's family members too.
We know that the World Health Organization, WHO, wants the world to get the C-section rates down to about 10 to 15%, but it doesn't seem to be happening. It seems to be rocketing out of control, and we have this plethora of cesareans being performed, and if what the World Health Organization says is true, that if we succeed past 10 to 15%, that it becomes unsafe, then we need to act now.
Many of the women were coming into labour completely unprepared. Probably at least 80% of the women that I was seeing in the labour room hadn't done any form of effective birth preparation.
We are in an era where we put on the TV and women are on their backs giving birth, screaming in so much pain, and then you see she has a baby. We see the mother's going through a cycle of fear, trauma, and then she has her baby. We need to stop the misrepresentation of birth on TV, and we need to somehow put out a positive educational imagery, positive programs of birth for our media outlets, so we are not creating a fear-based culture for our young girls and women in their childbearing years to see.
She's making a decision from a place of calmness and confidence, then she's going to make the right decision for her. If she's making a decision from a place of discomfort, a place of anxiety and fear and worry, then when she reflects, she might not have made the best decision for herself.
Women described that they were often disregarded in theatres, and there were conversations going on between healthcare professionals that didn't even include them.
I still believe that VBAC is still an under-researched topic. So we're left with like this gap of information. I think more mothers are actually having VBACs. More women are most definitely having more cesareans.
The latest on the Australian caesarean section rate is it's 33%, so we're now exactly at 1 in 3 women having major abdominal surgery, and we're the highest in the OECD. So in the countries that are classified as the OECD, we are the highest. There's multiple factors going on that are contributing towards a rising caesarean section rate. I think we have dehumanised maternity care. We don't have relationships between midwives and women, so that midwives become invested in that woman, so that fears and anxieties are dealt with, so that that woman feels safe when she goes to give birth.
Women don't automatically choose HBAC. They initially try and negotiate at the hospital for interventions. But when the hospital doesn't negotiate with the interventions and they say, well, no, you will have to have a CTG because that's what the policy says. You will be having IV cannulas and having blood taken because that's what it says. There will be a time frame because that's what the policy says. When there is no negotiation, women felt that they have to find alternatives.
Birth is a sacred rite of passage, and most importantly, that when a mother is supported with unconditional love, she will find her role.